Hello, everybody. Welcome to Telli Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and all things in between. I have a very special guest with me today. I met him at the poker tournament in Vegas. He is a former NFL player, Super Bowl champion, father, Prince Amukamara. Cheers to our water.
Yep.
Being healthy here. We're being healthy.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming. So for the people that don't know your journey, tell us how you got to where you are today.
Man, I grew up in Arizona. Have 5 sisters: Princess, Precious, Promise, Peace, and Passionate. I'm the second oldest, and
Is Princess the oldest?
Princess is the oldest. Yeah,
I got that with the names.
yeah, it was chronological order. And so, my dad, both of my parents are from Nigeria. Parents never really. My mom was a track star, and my dad played a little bit of soccer in Nigeria, but they were first generation here, and they never really introduced me to sports. Nigerians is education, like it's just straight education. You're going to be a teacher, doctor, or like a lawyer, just something prominent. And so they never really pushed me to sports. And so I was walking across a field, and I was like this skinny little black kid.
This is in Arizona.
This is in Arizona. Skinny little black kid, 10, 11 years old. And this coach asked me to like race like his fastest kid. It was like popcorn or like Little League football. And I was super competitive. And up until that point, I played like backyard football where no pads, but it's just tackle.
Did he know that you can run? Like, did he know?
No, I think he just saw my size, and and so how it is the recreation. There's a field where they practice, and then like my house, like my apartment condos right here. So I have to cross the field in order to get home. And then so the coach stopped me. Hey, race this kid. And I'm super competitive and like crushed him. And then he was like, okay, race this other kid. And then I crushed him too. And then they gave me a pair of cleats, helmet, signed me up. And then I've been playing football. I think that's when I was 10, 11. I've been playing football for like the last 20 years. I recently retired last year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did your parents say when you came back home and was like, I'm on the football team?
Right. So mom didn't like it. Dad was like weary about it, but they were they worked double shifts, so they weren't always there. So they were like, okay, this is something that can keep him busy, and he's going to be around other kids and stuff like that, and other hopefully like role models, like it'll be good for him and stuff. My mom was just afraid that I was going to get hurt. And so I do that, go to high school.
So did they think it was just going to be like extracurricular activity?
Yeah.
Not take away from your studies?
Exactly.
Like this is going to be something that he's going to do to keep him away from trouble, but not take it as a career.
Exactly. Yeah. It was just like you said, it was just extracurricular activity, just something to keep me busy. And then I go to high school. I'm playing offense, so I'm playing running back. I'm the best running back in the state of Arizona. I'm crushing it. And then I commit to the University of Nebraska. And
what made you choose Nebraska?
Gosh, it's such a funny but short story. Long story short, my best friend in Arizona we both had the same opportunities to go to the same colleges. And so we made a pact like, hey, whoever commits first, that's where the other one's going. So we go to Nebraska
So he committed to Nebraska first, and you were like, all right.
Well, this is what happened. That's basically what happened. But we trip there together. So you go on like a recruiting visit, and this is where they put the university or the team puts their best foot forward. So they take you to whatever parties or show you whatever, right? And so we go there, and he has a little too much fun. And then he meets with the coach the next day, and the coach says like, hey, how do you like this trip? And he says, oh, it's a 10 out of 10. He said, okay, well, why don't you come here? He said, fine, coach, I commit. And I'm like, this is our first visit and you commit. And we had like other colleges. So I go and visit other colleges because I wanted to check it out, but I knew I was going to Nebraska. So I ended up committing to Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even like your choice or first choice to begin with.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was basically like because he chose first, and then I went and stuff like that. And I was a cocky little kid. I mean, I figured it didn't matter where I went, I was going to be great. And so while I'm at Nebraska, I commit as a running back, and then they just throw me to the defensive room, and I've never played cornerback at all. And so I'm in the cornerback room as a 18-year-old kid, and I'm thinking like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like I feel manipulated or kind of like lied to. And then we get a new coach and I say, hey, I'm supposed to play running back. And he said, hey, I've coached a lot of DBs, and if you stay at this position, I think you'll play for a long time. So I stayed there.
At a corner.
At corner, yeah. So I stayed at that position my sophomore year. And then junior year, I think my big break was...
Did you like it? Or you were like, no, I'm ready to go back?
No, I did. I liked it a lot because I thought it was impossible because we play the game backwards. And so I'm thinking, like, how do these guys play the game backwards the whole game because I'm used to running forward. And then so I had to watch guys. There's a guy named Joe Hayden out of Florida. He was one of the best. So I was watching his film.
He plays my golf tournaments.
Oh, does he? Yeah, he's real good. Yeah. He's real good. And so I watched him and I'm thinking like, okay, like this is one of the best. Like, let me watch how he does it, and loved how he played. Super tenacious, aggressive, intercepts the ball a lot. And then so my junior year, my biggest break, a corner kept messing up. And then the coach said, give me a corner. I get in, I ball out. I never come out after that. So I end up getting drafted first round to the Giants. And then 10, 11 years later, yeah, I'm done.
So how is the Super Bowl? Like, I mean, how, a lot of people play football and they never get to the point of winning the Super Bowl or making it to the Super Bowl, where it's just a big platform of, it's a big platform of, I guess, I'm not an athlete, like I'm not a professional athlete, but I did play in high school. But the Super Bowl is so big and it's such a, the stage, how can I say, the pressure of the Super Bowl and getting to that championship level and knowing that the whole world is watching you. How is that on you? Like, all right, we're here, we made it, we're going to win this. And how is that impacting you?
Yeah, that whole year was so different for me. Just because, like, I was a rookie, so it was my first year, and everything was happening so fast. So my first day, I signed the biggest contract. The biggest money I've ever signed. I break my foot at practice, and then and it was just simple. I backpedaled. I tried to get out, and then something popped. I looked back, and I thought someone stepped on me. But so I broke my fifth metatarsal. That's like your pinky finger, your pinky foot. And so I was out for like 8 to 10 weeks. And that was the rise of social media where people can comment and DM you and stuff like that. And so people were putting like trash cans in my DMs, in my comments, and like, oh, we got damaged goods and stuff like that, or we should have got this player. So I was dealing with a lot mentally, but I have a lot of friends. I have a great community who kept me uplifted. But like my first play back, we're playing against the Eagles, which is it's a division team. And the first play, I get an interception on Deshaun Jackson and Vince Young. And so I think that kind of like confirmed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, hey, like I belong and stuff like that. So I needed that. But then,
how long were you out before that play?
Like 10 weeks. Like, like that was my first game.
You just signed.
Yeah.
Messed up your ankle.
Yeah.
Your finger.
Foot.
In practice. Yeah. And then it was like 10 weeks.
10 weeks later, I'm playing my first game. And these are meaningful games because obviously we won the Super Bowl, but these are meaningful games. And so, but that whole year was a roller coaster for me just because I was doing good and doing bad. And then one of my teammates, Antrell Roll, he was like, hey coach, you gotta sit him down, man. His mental's all off. You're hurting his confidence. So they end up benching me. And now I just do special teams where it's just full speed running down, like hitting people and stuff like that. And then so we get to the Super Bowl and that's my job, is all special teams. But then our corner gets hurt and now I'm starting all second half. And so I remember as soon as I step on the field, I see Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco was on the Patriots at that time, and he was still good. And then I lock eyes with Tom Brady. And the thing with quarterbacks, they know when a rookie comes in because their job is to attack that rookie, like fish out of water. Like Absolutely. We're going at him. So I lock eyes with Tom Brady, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's going to come after me.
What was going through your head when it's like, all right, I'm coming in, and this is the Super Bowl, and Tom Brady's right here, and this is the GOAT. What was your thoughts?
He's your GOAT?
No, I'm just saying, like, this is the GOAT, not my GOAT.
No.
But, yeah.
So the thing is that, so 4 years before, the Patriots went 18-0, but then they lose to the Giants in the Super Bowl, and the Giants, they're known for like messing up their perfect season. Now it's like a rematch. So there's so much pressure, so much there's so
Tension.
much yeah, exactly, and hype on this game. And so it means a lot, especially to Tom. Like, you don't want to lose to Eli like twice. And so yeah, so I lock eyes with Tom, and I'm thinking like I gotta be on my P's and Q's because he's gonna come at me. And he didn't throw the ball once at me. And I was just, and maybe because I was locking up, but I was so relieved. And so the last play of the game, it's a Hail Mary, and it's called a Hail Mary, obviously, because it's like your last prayer. Like you're just throwing it up. And we're up 21-17, and Tom just throws it. And so the job of the defenders is we're supposed to box out. It looks like why isn't anyone jumping? Like that's always the question, but it's only supposed to be one jumper. And so we're supposed to box out so no one else gets the ball, because if someone jumps, they tip it, their other teammate can catch the ball. So we're supposed to box out. But all of us was jumping, trying to get an interception for the Super Bowl.
Like, why is it only one jumper
because
for that particular?
Because the offense is taught to catch like a ricochet, like a tip ball. Right. Yeah. So if someone like tips it, then they're just there trying to catch a tip ball. So we're there to box them out so they don't get the tip ball. So all of us are looking, and we're not even supposed to be looking at the ball. We're supposed to be just boxing our guys. But all of us are looking at the ball, and thank God nobody caught it, and we won. And that was probably one of my favorite moments of football.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I know there's people that play like for 15 years and this long career and never make it to that point of even just playing in the Super Bowl game, let alone winning the Super Bowl game. So congratulations on that. I'm going to take it back. With your mental, like how was it? I know that you were dealing with your foot injury, and it led you to have, not the best mental state. How did you cope with that, and how did you get out of that funk of having that mental state?
Yeah, I remember like a lot of my good friends are pastors, so one of them sent me a verse, Romans 8:28, and it just says, for all things work for the good of those who love Jesus and is called according to his purpose. So like that verse just stayed with me the whole time. And so like I'm here for a reason. Like I've been called like at this time. And so just holding on to that. And then like my teammates, I had a great group of guys, like always uplifting me and still treating me like I'm part of the team, like not sugarcoating things, like still being hard on me like a little rookie and stuff. And I was a stubborn rookie. Like I wouldn't call it haze, but it was like tough love. Like as a rookie, you're supposed to like there's like a candy box in the room, so you're supposed to fill it with like Siege, Jolly Ranchers, whatever. I didn't do that. Like before we go on the plane, you're supposed to get them Popeyes. Sometimes I wouldn't do that. And then
they had y'all doing errands.
Yeah, exactly. And then so if you didn't do it, there's consequences. So we would travel.
What were the consequences?
So we would travel every day. The day before the game, if we're traveling, like we have to wear like a suit, shirt, tie, no white socks. Like you have to look like professional.
Right.
So I got back to my locker, and the suit jacket was cut off and my tie was cut off.
Like so, they cut your suit off. Somebody did it because you was.
I still don't know who did it to this day.
Y'all did it.
Yeah,
y'all know right? You did it.
I know, and so yeah. So there was consequence like that. I think there's a time like my car was missing, or it was on like those blocks and stuff like that. Yeah.
So how did you get to your car? And how did you find it when it was missing?
Well, eventually they would tell me, yeah, but it was after. I mean, it probably like a day or whatever. But it's like, hey, like you're gonna conform and stuff like that. And so and as the year went on, I started to to conform a little bit, because that we haven't had our rookie dinner, and the rookie dinner is historically known like you're about to drop 50 racks, 100 racks, and the reason why
so the person that just signed has to take everyone out to dinner.
It's like exactly, and the reason why it's so much is because dudes would take like I think it's like Louis XIII. I don't know how much that is, but they're just taking bottles, and it keeps racking up. And so, but because I did so well, like mine was only like 2,500 and stuff like that. So
it's like they take you coming in, and they're like, oh, okay, we know he's coming in. We know he got this contract. We know he has to like do the things that we want him to do, kind
Right.
of like the hazing. But
Yeah.
if he doesn't do it, we're going to punish him when it comes to turkey dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so it's just like tough love. It's just like, hey, like it's just humbling you and stuff like that. And so, like I said, I was hard headed in the beginning, and then towards the end, I like conformed.
Did you feel like when it became more of a brotherhood to you and you conformed more so when that happened? Or was it just like, all right, I know they're like at a point where they're, messing with me. So it's like, all right, this needs to stop. And now I'm going to do, whatever I need to do to make it stop.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a mixture of both. Like I started accepting the tough love as like it's like a brotherhood. Like, hey, they went through it. Like they're just putting me through it just because that's something that you have to go through and stuff like that. And
right.
So when I stopped taking it personal, like you guys are like trying me, then I was able to conform, and then it was like easy. Like, okay, cool. Like now, like I'm gonna give you guys like you guys just want Popeyes. Like I'll get you guys even more and stuff like that and stuff like. So it was cool.
That's amazing. So when football was amazing, career was amazing for you, what made you retire?
Great question. So.
Because I feel like you're not that old.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm only 35. Birthday was June 6th. So.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'll say this. If someone was to call today, I'd for sure I feel like I still can play or whatever. I'd still play. Was it my decision to be done playing? Ultimately, no, it wasn't my decision. It's just that when they stopped calling, it's just like, okay, like, hey, this might be like this might be it and stuff like that. But at that time, I was at peace with it. It wasn't like, and I kind of knew a little bit if I'm being real with myself. If I'm looking myself in the mirror, like I could see like my play probably wasn't the best, and they're probably because once you get over the age of 30, it's like they get a real good look at you with the microscope. Like, okay, like is this person declining and stuff like that, and so. So yeah, but I have no hard feelings towards the league and stuff like that. Would I have wanted to have ride out on my own terms? 100%, which I feel like I kind of did, but I'm so happy. Like I have my head still. Like I
Absolutely.
I have my physical still, and I'm able to be active. I love hooping. I'm able to hoop, and
you have a family.
And I have a family, exactly.
A beautiful family.
A lot of kids, and so I'm dealing with that. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Right.
Okay, so you're married.
Yep.
And your wife is Filipino, half Filipino.
Yep.
And you have 5 kids.
5 kids.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's talk about these kids.
Yeah, so I have 5 kids and 4 baby mamas. So then you're judging me.
I'm not.
No, I'm kidding. No,
I was like, wait, what happened?
No,
I was like, did my eyes change or something?
No, so we have 8 and 7-year-old, and then we have triplets. We call them triplets. So 2 of our kids, 2 of our youngest ones. So me and my wife, we had 8 and 7-year-old, and then she was done, had 2 C-sections, and was like, all right, I'm done. And then she wanted to adopt. I'm like, all right, I want to have more of our own kids. And then we elected to do surrogacy. Mm-hmm. So my sperm, her egg makes an embryo. And then so they put the embryos in the surrogate, and then I got her pregnant before the surrogate.
Your wife got pregnant before the surrogate?
Yes, I got her pregnant before the surrogate.
Oh my gosh. And she had no clue she was pregnant.
Yeah, so she's like 5 weeks. 5 weeks. So our son, his name is Pearson. Uh-huh. And then the other 2 is Presley and Payson. So Pearson is 5 weeks older than Presley and Payson.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then the first 2 are Paisley and Princeton.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, Presley, Payson
are the twins.
Presley, Payson are the twins.
Yeah.
And that was with the surrogate.
Yeah.
And you guys plan to have 2 boys.
No, that's girl and boy.
Girl and boy. Oh,
yeah.
Nice. And then she had
Pearson, a boy.
And then you guys have
a boy, girl.
So there's 3 boys and 2 girls.
Yeah.
Do you want any more? Are you done?
From myself or like adoption or just in matter?
In general, yeah. I just feel like kids are innocent souls. So regardless of how they come into this world, like they're innocent, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind more.
How many more do you want? I feel like this don't come for me, y'all. I feel like all Nigerian men love a whole bunch of kids.
That's
what
hilarious.
is that? What is that like? Is that like a cultural thing?
Yeah, it has to be. I would say so. And yeah, and I'm not gonna say that because I don't want them to come from me. But,
right? But I just feel like it's a thing. Like it's, I mean, you know, like I feel like there's other cultures that are like, okay, you know, I just want one kid, or like, you know, I want a boy and a girl, and I'm done. And but Nigerian, the African culture, I wouldn't even say Nigerian, just the African culture, loves a huge family, 100%. And I don't know if it's like something to pass on, you know, your legacy, or I have no idea, but it's like they love children. Right. Nothing wrong with loving children. No. But it's a blessing. Like I said, children are blessings.
100%.
But the African culture loves children.
I agree with that. And I think because, like I said, I have 5 sisters. I came from a big family. It was like I just always want that. And like my dad always says, like we brought him joy. And so I know exactly what he's talking about because every time I see my kids, even though they're like, even though sometimes they're like Tasmanian devils.
They're kids. They're going to do that.
Yeah, but it's at the end of the day, like when I'm older and they're older, like I think that's when you get to enjoy them the most and you have grandkids and stuff like that.
Absolutely. It's like that feeling of what are they going to become?
Exactly.
Or who are they going to become like? Or what characteristic traits do they get from you or their mother? And just like that upbringing of children is amazing.
100%.
Do you have like a kid that you feel is more like you? Or does things more similar to you than, you know, like their mother or something that your dad does? But like,
yeah. I would say my oldest son, Princeton, he has some traits of me, but I don't know. I don't think I'm shy now, but I probably was shy when I was young. And so he's a little bit shy, but just like the nicest kid. Like a girl's going to be lucky to like marry him. And then my daughter is just so, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people's daughters, but she's like 8 going on 18. Like she acting so grown and, but super, super confident. Like she's a dog when we put her in a track meet, never ran track before. And she ran the 200 and said like, I'm going to beat these girls and like won her heat. Like she's just a dog. Yeah. She has a lot of confidence, which I love.
I love that. Yeah. My daughter is the same. And she's just, like you said, she's 6 and she's like, I can't wait to be this. I want my hair curly. I want this. I want that. But want to cry the whole time when she's getting her hair done. I'm like, girl. And then you're in the mirror, kissing the mirror. And I'm like, too fast, too soon, too fast, too soon, you know? So I get it. Trust me. Okay. What else haven't we touched on? What do you have going on now?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So I've started this. How old are your kids?
19 to 6.
Okay,
so all ranges.
What does the 6-year-old? Does the 6-year-old watch anything on like?
The 6-year-old now is on. She loves Disney, but she's YouTube galore, and I'm over the YouTube, and I just feel like it's like what do they call it? ASMR, I think it is. Like,
oh my gosh!
And I'm like, that's so annoying. Yeah. Turn it off. Like, I can't stand it.
Yeah, my kids call it like asthma or something. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That is so funny.
I can't like the smacking, the eating, the chewing,
Yeah.
I'm like, just stop, please. Turn it off. Go to your room. Do something. Like, it's annoying. It gets on my nerves. But what are your kids into?
So I started a YouTube channel.
Okay.
YouTube entertainment channel for kids, and so I'm a character. I act as a character. His name is Mr. A. And on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, it's called Mr. A Adventures, if you want to follow. And it is it's a children's entertainment channel. So our tagline is Fuel, Learn, Move. So Fuel, we teach about nutrition nutrition, like nutritious food. So we try to make broccoli, avocado, any types of vegetables or fruits that are not appealing. We try to make them more appealing. So we'll call broccoli dinosaur trees and stuff like that. And then learn, obviously, like we make topics like fun. So we'll have fun with like numbers, letters, shapes, colors, and animals. And then move. Our last one is we do, like we emphasize physical activity. So we'll like play red light, green light. We'll teach them jumping jacks. We'll teach them push-ups and stuff like that. And then,
I love that.
Yeah. And then after a couple episodes, we'll go on a field trip. And so we've been to like the aquarium. We've done a slime episode. So yeah, we just started now, putting them out. And so yeah, it's gonna be great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So is this from like a newborn to a certain age range?
So I would say it's from like it hits it's wide range, like 2 to 8.
2 to 8.
Yeah. And then we have a separate channel that we're starting. It's called Mr. A Chats. And so it'll be like with me interviewing like a Caitlin Clark or like a LeBron or like a Justin Fields. And I'm just asking them, hey, like I'm not gonna do my voice. You got because I have a voice.
So Mr. A has his own character.
Yeah, it has its own character. Yeah. So it'll be like Mr. A. Mr. A's asking like let's say Mr. A's asking Caitlin Clark, like, hey Caitlin Clark, like what's your favorite fruit and vegetable that you eat that fuels you before the game? And so she gives hers, and then hopefully that inspires like a kid to like try those. And then I'll say like, hey, my community's called the A Squad. You know how Beyonce has like the Beehive, Taylor has the Swifties. So my community's called the A Squad, and it'll be like, hey, the A Squad thinks that I could beat you in a 3-point contest. Like, can we?
So it's challenges.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So we'll do that just to make it more fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super amazing. Speaking of challenges, we play this game for everyone that comes on.
Okay.
It's Would You Rather. I play with you too, so you're not in the hot seat by yourself.
Okay, good. You have the best segues, by the way. Like this is not planned. Like she has the best segues.
Thank you. I've been doing it for some time now. So rules of the game, because people come on here and cheat. We have to answer. You can't remix the answer, but you can give an explanation.
What's an example of remixing the answer?
Changing the question.
Oh,
Changing.
okay.
You can remix your answer, but you can't remix the question.
Got it.
And then you can give your explanation, because some of them you might want to give your explanation.
Yeah, for sure.
To what it is.
And this is the PG?
Yes.
Okay.
We're PG. We have children, guys.
Okay, good.
We have children.
Would you rather?
Okay. So we'll do. I'm just gonna grab a pile because we'll do 4 cards each.
Okay.
Okay.
Why 4?
I don't know. That was just the number that came to mind. You can grab as many.
Oh shoot! Okay.
I would just grab.
And I could pick one.
Yes. So there's 4 questions on each card.
Okay.
And then these are the types of questions that they are. So epic, love, go deep, cursed, or visual.
Okay.
That's a little.
So am I picking 4 cards or just one card that has 4 questions?
One card has 4 questions,
Okay.
but you're picking 4 different questions for the entirety of the game.
Gotcha.
I just was like, some questions I probably don't like. So,
All right. So I spin first.
yep, you can go first. Okay, so that's the one with
That's
the
love.
little, yeah.
Which one is that?
The one that has the same symbol on
Oh,
your card.
okay. Got you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I get to ask you?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm gonna ask you a good one.
See, that's why I grabbed the pile.
Okay, here we go. Obviously, I start off with would you rather.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather fall in love with someone's personality but find them unattractive, or fall in love with someone's body but you can't emotionally connect?
Personality.
Off
top.
Okay.
I just feel like if you can't stimulate my mind, nothing else is going to move forward.
Even if
at
you
all.
find them unattractive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like looks can only go so far. I mean, you can get plastic surgery, whatever the case is, but it's like if I can't vibe with you on things that we both like if we can't scuba dive together, if we can't watch a movie and we're I like extreme stuff. So if we can't watch a movie and it's like your movie and my movie is not compatible, or like if you like a movie and I might not like a movie, like,
Right.
I'll do it for you because like, you know, you're my spouse. But if there's nothing that we can like connect with outside of the type of person, outside of like just the way that you look, the type
Right.
of person that you are means more to me than what you look like. Because
I
I
like
just
that.
feel like this just wouldn't make sense. Like the person you're unattracted to you can make attractive in other ways.
That is true.
So I just feel like the body, anybody can get a body.
That is true.
But then it's like your soul, your mental, your character in general. That's kind of like, it's who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you parent. That affects
Yeah,
everything.
everything.
We got to do this. You
Oh
can't
yeah.
just...
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was bad spin. Okay. That's such a football question too.
What was it?
It's have a partner that only talks about NFTs or their fantasy football league. Hold on. Okay, I'll just do this one. Would you rather date someone who always has crumbs on their bed, or date someone who doesn't have a bed frame? And here's my 2 cents on this. I cannot stand an uncomfortable bed because I'm going to need my sleep.
Right.
Like, bed frame, I don't care. As long as the comforter or the mattress is good.
You see someone who always has bed crumbs?
Always has crumbs in their
Crumbs
bed.
in their bed. Yeah, I'm going to do no bed frame. Yeah.
Agreed. Just give me a good mattress.
Bed frame doesn't even matter.
Right.
To me, yeah.
Just give me a good mattress. I'm fine. But the bed crumbs, that's like nasty. Then you're talking about bed bugs.
Yeah.
Like, hygiene is... Okay.
And roaches. I haven't seen a roach in a long time ago.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, the epic. All right, let's see. Where's epic? No. Come on.
Was it bad?
There's no way. I'm gonna just put that to the side. Let's see.
It was bad?
Yeah. How about okay, would you rather enter every room by tap dancing or by doing the worm?
Oh, first of all, I can't dance at all. At all. I have rhythm, but I can't dance.
That doesn't make sense.
I could 2-step, I could cha-cha slide,
That's
but
not
I just,
good.
I can't.
Not that it's not good, but it's just like...
Are you judging me?
No, but you're supposed to...
He's judging me. He's judging me.
How can you not dance?
Honestly, I feel like
So you're not making TikToks? You can't do...
I don't have TikTok. I don't have a TikTok
But your daughters,
account.
they're not doing those...
They are.
Yeah, you're not making them with them or anything?
I do, but like, I'm not dancing. Like, we're doing the verbal ones together and they're doing the dancing ones.
Dang.
But you know what's crazy? I just feel like maybe it's because I'm not confident in dancing.
Okay.
To where I feel like if I'm dancing, I'm not as good as everyone else. So I choose not to dance.
Right.
But if I had liquor in my system, then I'd probably dance.
Got you. Okay.
But I just don't feel comfortable dancing.
I mean, it's in my blood. I love dancing. I can dance.
I suck. But I guess I do the worm. I guess I'm worming in there.
Can you even do that?
Probably not. I don't know. I've never tried. I feel like I don't know how this correlates, but I could plank. So I feel like if I could plank, I could just get in there and do the worm. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see if that was my life. Okay. Again? Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is question number 2, right? Yeah.
Yes. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Would you rather date someone who asks questions every 5 minutes during a movie, which I cannot stand, or who spoils the plot, which I can't stand either?
Dang.
2 terrible things to do when you're watching a movie, people. Just be quiet and watch the movie.
I would say spoils the plot. Yeah,
I hate that.
because the other one is too consistent. It's just it's like nagging.
Like, can we watch the movie, please? The plot is just like, why are we watching the movie if you're telling me what the movie is?
Right. And I still get to enjoy the movie. And you don't know when they're going to mess up the plot, but every 5 minutes,
right,
it's nagging. No one wants to be with a nagger.
Come on now. All right, it's on you.
Here we go. Visual.
You have good spins. I'm going to need you to spin mine because I keep hitting the same thing.
I don't think I have. Which one is that one?
That is, I think they're the other cards. Wait. I think they're these ones.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is good right here. Too. Would you rather lose your wallet to a thief or lose all your passwords to a hacker?
Ooh. Wallet to a thief is tough. Passwords to a hacker, I feel like either way, you're still getting access to all my stuff. That's true. I mean, like your wallet, you have access to my bank accounts. You have access to everything in my wallet, my ID, my, social, if you have that in your wallet. Right. But your passwords, I mean, okay.
Depends what.
Here's my thing. Here's a little secret on me. I keep every password that I have in my notes on my phone.
Yeah, I think everyone does that, yeah.
And I have I'm talking about pest control, Google passwords, Apple, every password in my entire life to everything is in my notes on my phone. And I feel like if you have access to that, you have more access to what's in my wallet.
Yeah, that's your life.
Literally my entire life is my passwords. So I would say I'll give them the wallet over my passwords because I just have so much. I mean, everything, every account, house stuff, out of house stuff, kids stuff, everything, business stuff, just everything.
Yeah, I don't even carry a wallet, so everything's Apple Pay anyway. I mean, maybe my ID, but speaking of, I mean, I got what is it called? Smash and grab. You know what smash and grab is?
No.
So smash and grab is they'll your car's parked. They'll break your window and then take whatever's in your backseat and then just go. Yeah, that's happened to me twice. One in LA and one in San Francisco. The worst feeling ever. And I had all my stuff in there. They might as well have taken everything, but all the stuff could be replaced. But it was terrible. So, but I still rather have that happen than all my
passwords is just all your passwords. I could understand take a few, but all of them. That's that's insane.
And it's just certain ones. I'm sure you don't care about your pest control, but your bank account stuff and
just personal things that you're just okay, if they have access to this, they can really take over everything that I have going on in life. So
or blackmail.
Yeah, 110%. Yeah, passwords. That's. That was, I guess, a better spin because it was on something else. Epic. Okay. Okay. Would you rather have a photographic memory or have a perfect pitch?
Like pitching a business?
No, or I'm thinking of voice.
Oh, a perfect pitch
in a voice.
Oh, singing?
Yeah.
Oh, singing.
Yeah, the photographic memory. There's some stuff I probably don't want to remember.
Yeah, right. So. But that can help you. I think that can, singing easy. I mean, I would love
to be able to sing.
Yeah, singing's easy. All right, I hope I get
this is our last one, right?
Yeah, no, what is mine? Yeah, I hope I
Did you save that one for last?
Yeah, just in case. Go deep. Oh, shoot. Which one is that one? Okay. No. That's not bad. Okay, we got some contenders here. All right.
It looks like he has a pile of like Uno cards.
Right.
Like he's like, okay, these are all the reds. These are all the blues.
Right. I'm just trying to. Okay, we'll just do this. Would you be known for giving great gifts or be known for giving great hugs?
Okay, here's my thing. I love gift giving. I put real thought into gifts because I feel like if they're gonna receive something, I want to make them smile.
Right.
So I feel like first of all, a hug changes your day. You know, like whoever you give a hug to, I feel like that's just an emotional connection that you can have that can change.
Are you a side hugger, full on hugger?
Depends. It depends. Like I feel like if it's a man, then I'm probably going to do a side hug.
Right.
I'm not just going to like hug you full on forward,
Right.
just out of respect. But if it's a meaningful hug, then I'll give you like a full hug, you know.
Right.
I just feel like there's a respect level when it comes to hug,
100%.
when it comes to like sexes. But
with gifts, is it the thought that counts or
110%? But I feel like I'm gonna think deep into what it is that you might like.
Okay,
or like,
that's good.
Like, let's say, for example, if I know you like playing basketball,
Right.
I might get you something that's like basketball related.
Coach,
that
I take
you're
you to the
like,
Lakers game.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like something that like, oh, he's gonna love this gift,
right.
or she's gonna love this gift, to where it's like they're gonna remember that gift that I gave them.
Right.
Even at my like charity events, I have like the best gift bags ever. Our gift bags are like over $500 in gift bags to each person, and not just like the players of the tournament, but also the staff and just everyone that's involved.
I love that.
Because I just feel like if you're coming out there to support for our cause, let's give you something back that you're actually gonna use and like, instead of just like put to the side.
Right.
So gift giving, I love. Like I think it's amazing.
I love that.
Okay. Last but not.
I definitely think it's the thought. I don't know if I like the thought that counts, just because like someone could give me free tanning sessions at
But
wherever.
you're not going to use it.
Exactly. But it's like, oh, but it's the thought that counts. I'm thinking it's the thought that like, hey, at least I gave you a gift. At least I thought of you.
Yeah.
You should be thankful. But it's like,
yeah, I feel like that goes back to like having gifts that are meaningful.
Right.
You know, like it's like, okay, they took the time to know what it is that I
100%.
want, as opposed to just giving me whatever it is that is available or free, or that they just got, and it's like, I don't want this, so let me gift it to someone else. Regifting.
Yeah, I'd be regifting.
I cannot stand a person that regifts. I had this one homegirl that she would come to like my birthday parties and stuff like that, and she would give me like samples of stuff, and I'm like, why wouldn't you just not give me anything at all?
Wow.
And it was literally samples, like things that you get from shopping, and you get like a little
Sephora
little Chanel,
and stuff like that. Yeah,
a little Chanel test tube, or like a bag full of samples.
Right.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, like you might as well not have given me a gift. Not that I wasn't grateful for it, but it's like,
come on.
Like someone giving you a tanning bed session. It's like, come on now, stop playing with me. All right, visual. So I guess it's these cards. All right. All right. Okay, I guess this is a good one. Would you rather feel like you always need to pee, or like you're always about to vomit?
Pee, for sure. Vomit is...
But what if you're like in the middle of like a basketball game or a football game, or like...
football game's easy. You just pee on yourself.
You gonna pee on yourself?
I haven't done it, but I feel like you're already dirty. You're already like that. That doesn't
But you
matter.
just gonna like, you gonna pass by everyone and just smell like urine?
We're already dirty. It don't matter. Like we're already sweating. We're already dirty. There's blood. Like who cares? I'm not worried about that. I've never done that, but I'm saying I'm not worried about that. But vomiting, that's every time you like.
Yeah,
pee, it's like, hey,
uncomfortable.
Like right now, I can like, but I can't even get a word out. Like, yeah. So vomiting, and that's a nasty taste after. Yeah.
Oh no, vomiting is just like, I cannot stand the feeling of it, the taste of it, the smell of it.
Can't keep food down.
Yeah. Yeah. But peeing, yeah. I took water pills. Well, I've taken, like, it's to just I've taken water pills more so to lose weight.
Okay.
Like certain times that I want to look a certain way. And you have to drink water. So you're literally losing like water weight.
Oh, okay.
So I took water pills and I would go to the bathroom like every 5 seconds and I hated it. Like it was so annoying. So the peeing, that's kind of why I'm kind of like, don't know what my decision would be, because the peeing is just, I know the feeling of having to use the bathroom all the
Especially
time.
pregnant and stuff like
And
that.
yes,
You know.
and it's just uncomfortable. Like it's very uncomfortable. And to not have control of your bladder, like if you're driving or if you're in the middle of
That's true.
something to where you just don't have control, like, you know, vomiting, I feel like you grab a bag and you're, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
You
right,
have,
right.
like, what if there's no bathroom nearby? Or what if
True.
there's a line? Or what if you're in the mall or, you know, you just,
But that's
it's tough. You can't just pee on yourself
Yeah.
wherever you're at. You know, it just doesn't work that
you get
way.
a bottle.
I don't have
Yeah,
a thing
no.
to just
Yeah, yeah.
like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
a bottle might not work for me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
If you have good aim, maybe.
I'm just
My
saying,
bad.
it might not work for
You're
me.
right about that.
Tell everybody what you have going on, where they could find you, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so Prince Amukamara at Prince Amukamara on all socials, and then don't forget Mr. A at Mr. A Adventures on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe and Instagram. But yeah, thank you.
No, my pleasure. Make sure you guys follow Prince on Instagram and make sure you guys tune into his YouTube at Mr. A Adventures and tell your kids to tune in as well too. And that is it for Telli Talks.